Hello everybody, welcome back to the Greg K6EGG live stream. Give me just a few minutes and I'll be on the air. What's up, boys and girls? Whatever you identify as. I'm Greg, K6EGG. I spelled that with 2 G's at the end. And of all things, what the hell? I'm not going to even say your real name there. Whoa, my camera's hasn't been on in a week, and it's tired. It's not focusing correctly, so I apologize. I hope you have your stats for nerds going right there. What the hell? Yeah, 2-hour strike at Dodger Stadium today. I'm not too thrilled about that.
Say again?
Well, we call cleaning up and packing our production truck strike.
Wow.
I don't know how that term came about. Maybe it's a union term. I don't know. I don't know for sure. But what was I going to say? I'm here.
Said ham?
I'm here. I'm going to be on a couple times this coming week. It's field day next Saturday. Actually, Friday, Saturday, and beginning of Sunday, I think. Like halfway through the day Sunday. Is that correct? I'm not sure.
I think so.
That's the real, well, I call it real field day. That was the first one. I think they did the winter one. They started that a little bit later. I don't know if I'm going to be participating in that yet. It just depends on when I need to be at work on Saturday. I don't know if I should do a POTA / field day thing. I don't know. I do have that analyzer here somewhere. Where's it at? Whatever that thing is. So I don't know. It depends. Weather is supposed to be nice and warm here in Southern California. Not as warm as some of you folks that are in the East Coast. Basically, everything past like Kansas is getting nailed right now. Really nasty humidity. I believe you're in a heat alert. People were barfing on baseball fields yesterday and the day before because of the heat. K6FUU virtual field day. I'd rather have a real one. I'm not a virtual guy, man. I want to go real. I don't like anything fake. All that virtual reminds me of COVID, and I don't like that time. So I want to do it real. I want to be right there. Well, we'll see. I don't know. Depends on a lot of different things. I've had basically, let me see here. I'm on a 10-day in a row with basically 13 out of 14 days. So, and I'm, let me see here. I am 3 days away from being done with that. And then I got a lighter schedule the rest of the summer, believe it or not. Thankfully. How dare we have real interactions with real people, right? Heat index is 105 in Chicago, 110.
It was 92 here in New York earlier.
Ooh, and 92 in the East Coast. I've spent a lot of time up there. I've said it in the past. 92 on the East Coast is way different than 92 like in Phoenix or in Vegas or out here in Chino. And then we're monitoring the wind system, by the way.
I was going to say, it's like I'm back in Asia.
Oh, with the heat?
With the heat and humidity.
Only time I've been to Asia was during the fall or winter. So
that was probably nice and comfortable.
It was actually cold, to say the least. So I don't know. I don't know. I've had a lot on my plate the last couple weeks, so I may just try to do normal stuff. I don't know.
What's normal stuff?
Like life stuff, not hobby stuff, because I've been so busy dealing with everything and personal stuff and car stuff. And I was hoping to be home an hour before I got home tonight. And what the hell knows exactly what I'm talking about. I don't want to say too much, but just irritating the amount of time it is to clean up. I like to be a little more efficient. Just saying. Usually it's not like that. But then it took away an hour of my time here. So, and I got to be at work super early tomorrow, which makes no sense, but happy to be working. For the most part, the car stuff is resolved. I've been driving my car, and gosh, man, I really miss my car. I've been driving my car since last Saturday, a week ago Saturday. So glad to have it here, back again in the garage, getting what's it called, charged up. And I'm also on FT8, believe it or not, right now. A lot of noise here on 20 meters. I'm looking when there's no signal. I'm operating on even, it looks like. And it looks like about S8 of noise. How's the bands locally? It looks like we have a KP3. That's usually, right? Maybe I could do some radio checks on the wind system. Somebody complain. I'll go on and say I have a Baofeng. Little does he know I'm talking into a $400 microphone and a $1,700 radio or whatever, how much they are. $1,400, right? They'll probably complain about it and say, that sounds like crap.
Do it. Come on, Greg. You need the troll.
I love being a troll. That doesn't make me a bad person, does it?
Yes, it does.
You should see me on X. Well, some of you that follow me on X know how trolly I am. But most of it's just calling out the BS.
Hey, Greg, did we cover the other news of the in the room after field day? The ARRL news?
Colin actually sent me something.
Yep.
I don't think you did, right? It was Colin, I believe.
Colin sent it to me also. I didn't get to read it, though.
There's DX on 20-meter phone. Probably not for me yet.
I was tempted to go, POTA tonight, but I'm like, it's 90-something degrees. I'm like, that's...
No. Trolling does make life fun. It's already nighttime where you're at there, Dustin, right? So ARRL announces logbook of the world, a system upgrade. I don't know what that means. So I could probably put this in what's
I
that?
will ask my. I should ask my division director.
Still daylight in Colorado? Oh, you're far north.
I have a direct line to my local division director if I need. I should ask him what does this mean.
Excuse me. Sorry about that. I just had a plate full of nachos. Ted, what's going on? I'm glad I didn't have that nachos in front of you because that would have been very messy.
Oh, I think there are people who watch this who'd want to see you eat.
2 weeks ago, I ate an apple on here just because I was so tired.
People are probably, people are weird.
Joe, just reading some of this, I didn't want to read it out loud and make you guys suffer through my fourth grade reading skills. Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Wait, it's like on field day to bring it down?
What a time we're living in. One of the most popular ham radio days of the week, or the year, sorry. And they're bringing down Logbook of the World? Well, actually, it would be after, because the 27th is the last day of it.
Yeah, I thought it was right after. I thought it was right after field day, but I could be wrong.
So, we're going to have to change anything? No.
No.
It sounds like it's just like internal cloud migration stuff.
Maybe they'll get off of Windows 95 or Windows XP.
Hey, Windows XP is a solid operating system. Where's the DX on 20 meter, Mr. Dustin? So I'll put this link here in the chat. Unless I already did. Did I already do that? No. Colin, VK5 COL, was nice enough to send that message to me. It doesn't sound like it. It sounds like it's not stuff that we would notice. As far as like the font and stuff, I mean, that's just HTML stuff, right? It's not a big deal. I'm not like a network guy right?
We'll see what they do.
It is. And if I didn't have the help of you, mainly there, Seth, I would not even be able to be getting the log in there with the certificates. And
if it wasn't for me, you'd be a lowly tech still. Let's be honest.
We'd be on 91 worldwide still.
Yeah.
So I'm just uploading data, and then I'll be moving through the bands on HF. Ooh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, boys. Look at that noise floor. I got one guy in here.
Can we just listen to the wind system and see if the guy's going to curse?
Oh, it's going to be on the whole night. If I don't know if you see this fader right here, it's probably hard to see. This is the 9700 input. Yeah. Am I on the wrong?
Runway. I used to do check rides for the Honeywell pilots out there. And then Everett, Washington.
Was there anything else happening this weekend that I failed to talk about?
I'm sure there's a lot you failed to mention. Well, what else could we be missing?
Oh my God! What a clean shack.
I think we
interior decorator come in there.
I'm a huge flat.
WNM K6AER.
Oh, that's what's his face. Everything sounds weird tonight. I'm a huge flight tracker guy.
Go ahead, Mike.
I mean, I've been tracking flights when they were.
Oh, this weekend? I don't know.
I've been tracking flights like as far as online since they were able to do it. I had a little receiver at my house I was doing it with, and I used to listen to the ACARs and pull that off with my scanner, and I'd go into my computer. The pilot's asking for wheelchairs and complaining about the food wasn't set up correctly.
I'm not talking to anybody else. You're 5'9" out here in Alamogordo, New Mexico.
Oh, that's what's his face. Well, so he's on 230 right here. Isn't that a no-no?
No, I thought 230 was normally the image.
SSTV, that's what I was trying to get out. Anyways,
Image.
there was some, I guess there's some war stuff happening. Just a few little things. I guess there was some spoofing going on. Oh. So I don't think you were on. You were on last time, right? You missed the when you were out in LA.
Before I get off, like 20 minutes before, like 20 minutes before you ended the show.
Yeah. So you gotta wait. People gotta wait, and good things happen. And I'm not here. I got so much noise. Oh, you know what? That's what sounds so weird. My filter. Like something sounds off. I had it wide because I was listening to, I don't know. Ooh, the Nightbot's starting to go a little crazy here. It's back to back.
Ooh.
What is this going on here? So you were out in LA for what, a week? And you probably listen to the Wind System a lot of the time, you said? And
Sometimes.
You're trying to hear that.
The guy.
The FU guy, like, through the air.
Yep. I may or may not be making another trip out there, by the way.
Well, you were supposed to come out here this week or last week or something, weren't you?
Not this week.
I thought you said June sometime, but I must have been.
I'll hang out. Let's see who. Maybe I'll do a POTA or something. I'll contact Mr. Neal or
Very good. You ought to be a very
the other viewer of the channel that I've done POTAs with.
We'll do a POTA together.
You gonna take your extra some goddamn days?
Maybe this time you'll be able to actually activate.
I activated twice last time I was out there. With not my gear.
You only activated once in Florida though, right? When I was there with you.
Yeah. Yep.
There we go. So here's 217.
Bravo Delta Uniform. True pleasure. It's so nice meeting you.
I can't talk here.
If this is our first use or not, but it's been an enjoyable one for sure.
It's been enjoyable.
We'll sign off with you. I'll be QRT on your final, sir. Victor Alpha 7, Lima Tango X-ray. Mike, back to you, sir.
Yeah. I'm not going to comment on that because I know more than the average Joe. Sorry. Somebody was texting me something. So I can't do 217, which is unfortunate.
You know, it's funny, Greg. I keep telling you this, but a 50-question multiple choice exam, we get 37 right, and you're able to.
My brain can't handle like memorizing stuff right now anyways.
Is your name Sam?
What? Who?
Who? Who are we talking about?
He said he might come in. I would love to hear his voice. You might have scared him away though. He probably loved it when you're gone. Although he was in here a lot though. Hamstick was. I wonder where Hamstick is.
I forgot he's moving away from Hawaii.
There we go. I think we might have somebody maybe calling CQ here. Yeah, so they were spoofing some planes apparently. They spoofed some B-2s going west when they're really going east. That's awesome. N70NY. That's an Oregon. Daryl. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I can't even speak half the time, let alone read. Anybody know a good place to go on here? I'll just throw out some CQ. See what people can hear me and have people call me back I can't hear. be in here, Seth. Don't worry about the ice cream machine.
I was gonna say is I didn't think you could hear on a good day, Greg. I kid. Come on. Hey Nate, so is 7.2 if you want to go there.
I was just gonna go there too.
Or is it 14313 I'm thinking of?
My tea before it gets cold, and then I'm going to tune around and see what is on the bands tonight. But thanks for calling me, and I really enjoyed chatting with you, and I hope you have a good week. So 73 Dick, we will talk to you soon. W9CTY, this is K8AF.
14300, huh? I had conversations on 7200. God, man, I got something. Is that it? Is this guy gone? That's the frequency in use. I'm just put you in timeout.
What a surprise.
Is the frequency in use? This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Is the frequency in use? This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, 40 miles east of Los Angeles, where I was about an hour and a half ago. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters tonight.
Friday, I'm going to probably reconfig. I'm going to go to inverted V because my fiberglass mask is starting to dry out. Is the best way I can. And the
It's getting a little droopy.
just not very. I don't want to have it fall in on somebody's house. Mine or my neighbor's.
Somewhere else?
No, like the plastic pieces that clamp, they're starting to crack. So that's not safe. Would you like that 34 feet in the air next to your house?
Hey, Colin.
Colin,
where were you? We were discussing what you sent me and Greg over at Facebook Messenger just before.
what's up, Adam? Nice to see you in here tonight. I haven't seen you in there for a while. Hello? So is our winter or our summer field day your winter field day, Colin?
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, outside of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ on 20 meters tonight.
Sorry, it's right after. It's like the night, like that night, like after the UTC time, I think. That sounds good. I wish I could have a drink right now. I could use it after a long 2 weeks.
Don't you have beer in your fridge?
Oh, we have no alcohol in this house. Actually, that's not true. We have some wine and some sparkling wine. And actually have a bottle of champagne.
Greg, what's wrong with you? Well, don't answer that. I know there's a lot.
What do you mean? What's wrong with me?
You don't have alcohol? Even I have beer in my fridge, man.
I don't have beer. We don't drink beer here. I don't drink beer. I don't think I've drank a beer in probably. I lost a bet, I think, in 2009, maybe. And I drank a beer. I think that's the last time I drank a beer.
I know, but I know you drink wine.
I'm not a beer drinker. Yes.
Drink wine.
Well, sparkling wine or champagne. What's going on with what's that?
Bottled sparkling wine from a steakhouse?
Yes. I shaved that whole bottle off that night in Florida. Yeah, I'm just not a beer drinker. Wine doesn't count. It has to be. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not really a big drinker.
Whoa, but hold on a second. I got to ask Colin a question. What BAC does the said beer have? Because I know there's plenty of beers down under that have like 3% alcohol.
I got
which is like nothing.
Effed up when I was in Sydney on champagne down there. Oh. Everything went up, right side up. I was so messed up.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, 40 miles east of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters. I think I heard a Kilo Romeo 7. Try again. Grant, I barely have you in the mud here, and it's not your fault. I have S7 of noise right now, almost S8. I'm going to put you in the logbook as a 4. I'm just going to make up a number, 412, as I can barely hear you. But good to hear you out here. Thanks for always making contact with me, man. This is our 12th QSO.
Surprised you didn't add 8 to that number, Greg.
You came up right at the end. Have a good one yourself and 7-3 yourself. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ for 20 meters, almost at 40 meters, from Chino, California, outside of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ in Chino, California. Oh my gosh, I can barely hear you, dude. How you doing, man?
Good. I'm just running 100 watts like you are, so probably right there in your noise.
Did you get your radio back? Oh man, that's unfortunate. Yeah, you're not your normal self, but it's still good to make the contact with you, and I hope you're staying cool.
Yeah, I'll hook the info here in a minute. I'll come back in a little bit. We'll see how different it is. Anyway, K0, maybe. Catch you later, Greg.
Thanks, Sean. 7-3 from Chino, California. Anybody else out there in 20 meters? I might have to wait till the band gets a little bit better. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ on 20 meters tonight.
Yeah, I might have to wait like 15, 20 more minutes because this noise is crushing everybody. Once you'll see that, like, the noise floor just get down to by like S6, S5-ish. And I haven't been home to look at the my scope. I think I hear somebody. 10 meters is complete junk. I mean, I can go there and look. For calling. Here goes that sound again. I need to figure out what that is. It sounds like a switching thing. Oh, I am. No, you're... All right, well. Sorry, Colin. Wish we could show these texts online one of these days. I need to get another, like, monitor so I can just look at those.
I forget how many monitors I forget how your streaming is. But
if you count the radio and the stream deck, I have 4 in front of me.
Or just go 4K monitors instead of 1080p.
Quad it.
Did you make it back on here, Greg? K6EGG, K0MH.
Wow.
Yeah, that's 1100 watts. That should help a little bit.
Yeah, it still doesn't sound like you. You just sound a little different, like thinner, I guess.
Yeah, well, I don't know any audio settings on this FTDX10. It's EQ turned off. It's just going through however the mic is going in.
Are you using the handheld mic?
No, I'm using the SM7B, but I haven't changed any audio settings in the radio. The only thing I've changed is just the compression, and that's about it.
Well, it sounds good, just different. And definitely you sounded different a few minutes ago when you're mud ducking it there, QRP 100 watts.
I guess that is QRP for the way I normally run.
Definitely. I hope all is well. And is it like 150-degree index there?
Yeah, it's been 110 the past 3 days. It's supposed to be about like that the rest of the week too.
Yuck.
Yeah, I've been here for 23 years now, and I still can't get used to it.
Yeah, it's definitely what I was mentioning. I don't know if you're around at the beginning. I was mentioning, California 91 degrees and Arizona 91 degrees, Las Vegas 91 degrees. It's a lot different than 91 in the Midwest or on the East Coast with all that humidity.
Yeah, you got that right.
I remember going to Florida when I was a kid, and I didn't realize when I went back when I was adult how bad it was. I did a racing event in Daytona, and there was like zero breeze. It was like the 4th of July, and I was like, I don't even think melting was the feeling I had. I just felt like I was getting dried out from the inside out.
Know exactly what you mean. Well, Greg, you're in S7 to S8 now at time, so the band is actually getting a little bit better instead of worse like I thought it would.
Yeah, I thought it was going to get better because usually right around sunset it's good for like an hour, then it pops again, it disappears.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for my computer to come back, so I'm been using just a laptop here, so won't be able to do any.
So he got zapped
on my end for our club stuff until I get my computer back.
So did it cause like any other damage in your house when that happened? The lightning strike?
Nope. That was just it. Just those two things.
That's wild, man. I've heard like a stray static, it would be enough to affect some electronics, even though you don't get a direct hit. But I've never actually talked to anybody that has experienced that.
Yeah, and I got this FTDX10 as a backup radio, and it showed, well, this is the second one. One showed up and hooked it up to power, and as soon as I hooked it up to power, the fan came on. I was like, well, that can't be normal. And so I called, and they were like, well, we'll send you another one, but we think it's normal. I'm like, for the fan to run just as soon as you hook it to power, it just runs indefinitely? Oh, yeah, that's normal. I said, yeah, you people are crazy.
You have a heck of a radio for a quote-unquote backup radio.
Well,
Stay cool in Chicago.
Just take the 7610 as an example. Could you take that 7610 and now go back to the 7300 as your base station radio?
No.
Exactly. I consider this like going from like a Ferrari to a Yugo.
What about for going from an 891 to an F to the one you have right now?
I would consider that the same as going from the FTDX 101 or the 7610 to going down to the FTDX 10 or the FTDX or the DX 710.
Interesting. Yeah, I love my 7610. I mean, I wish I can go wide, but everything, I like the way it works. I just wish there was some modification that I can go wide. That's the only thing that's really itching me right now.
Yeah, with this radio, you can go 4 kcs wide, but, you know, I'm not trying to sound like a snob or nothing, you know, but it's just like you got that 7610, you got used to that large platform radio. It's hard to go to a small platform radio again.
You troll.
Oh, I understand, and I feel very, very spoiled. That's the way I feel about my car. That's the way I feel about the audio mixer I have. That's the way I feel about the microphone I'm talking in. So, yeah, I get you, man.
Yep, anyway, I won't hold it. You're sounding good over here, Greg. As usual, you're staying in there solid, S8, now up to an S9, so... Yeah, we'll get the other radio back eventually and readjust all the audio, try to get things back where it sounds good. It's hard. You got to find someone you can talk to that hears you good enough to help you get it all, you know, dialed back in, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you, if you can hear me. But anyway, I'm going to let you go, and I'm sure you'll make plenty of contacts. K6EGG, KU0MAD in Missouri.
I have no problem connecting with you and working with you. You can hear it through my stream, too. So you're hearing basically exactly what I'm listening to through my 7610 here. So hopefully someone heard us yik-yakking here, too. So 73, good to hear you out here.
Are you staying here? November 7, Alpha Victor Echo.
November 7, Alpha Victor Echo, is that correct?
That is correct. N7AVE, handle here is Mike. I am in southern Utah at about 8,000 feet, somewhere in the middle of the forest here.
Well, you're 5'9", down the Highway 15 in the city of Chino, California. Great signal. I see a Las Vegas address on your QRZ profile, so I guess you're POTA or something.
Yes, out of Vegas, but, you know, HOA, so no base station ever. I have an HR-7
Why does it say Michael?
Too, but I'm actually in my cabin. I just spent 4 years building and finally got it up on completely off the grid. And I've got an 857 in an ammo can with this, what's it called, the Commander, I guess. It's from Harden Power Systems. I picked it up a couple years ago off of QRZ or somebody. Anyway, how am I sounding over there?
Well, the band's starting to get a little angry. You dropped a little bit. You're not quite a 5'9", but it's still sounding good. And I'm looking at your profile picture on QRZ, and it looks like a unfinished home up above looking over a large valley. I'm guessing that's your cabin area, maybe?
That's correct. That's the cabin. And it should have, I think I just put a photo of the radio as well. And then I have a small little 20-foot tower running a long wire, 133 feet, I guess, 80, 10. And I got to tell you, I put that thing up, and I got flat SWRs all the way across. I can't on every single band.
Well, good, man. You sound great. I wish I lived in an area that I didn't have S7, S6 a noise like I do right now, and kind of feel a little bit upset that I don't. I'm a little jealous, I guess you could say, that you got a nice little setup there and altitude to go with it. So, man, I appreciate the contact. I don't know if you log or not, but I definitely have a logbook. So good to hear you out here, man.
Hey, before you go, what's your call and what's your handle?
My call is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, and first name is Greg Golf Romeo Echo Golf Golf. I'm also live streaming on YouTube if you have like Starlink or something up there.
K6EGG, is that what you go under on was it YouTube?
Wow, nice to see you in there.
Yes, if you just type those call letters in, I should now be the first thing that pops up.
Oh, cool. I'll check that out. Yeah, I've got the Starlink up here, but I also put in one of those high boosts, and I'm actually picking up a cell tower 24 miles away because of my height. And I got perfect, I can what do you call it, hotspot off of my phone. I get the TV, the whole 9 yards, and I don't even have to hook up the Starlink anymore.
Great, man. Well, cool deal. Well, enjoy your time up there, man. I wish I wish I had my little space to myself. I definitely don't here in Southern California.
Yeah,
appreciate it. You still sound good. By the way, you're definitely 5.5 over. No question about it. You've been solid all the way through. What kind of power are you running there?
I'm just running, I refer to as QRP 100 watts on a 7610 on an in-fed half wave about 34 feet in the air in my backyard, in my cookie cutter house, and using Electro Voice RE27 for audio.
Okay, very good. That's my next thing is the base station. I've got this little...
Dude, you haven't been in here in a minute. What's going on, brother?
I've got 3 of them. My daughter got her... she just graduated from University of Utah, actually, and on a bet, she got her general license. So put the 857 in her Jeep. She's got a Cherokee. So put that in there, and then I've got mine in my Jeep, and then this one in the ammo can. But yeah, I need a base station, so I will be checking out everything out there, deciding which one to get. But I need something worthy of this place.
I hear you, man. Well, enjoy. I'm gonna see if I can make a couple more contacts out here because I'm getting a little tired. I've had a long week. I've just 7 days into my 10 days in a row of work, so. It's got only a little bit of time to play radio tonight.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, I spent the day hauling water, so that was fun, a couple trips. Anyway, appreciate the call and the
oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy.
I'm talk to you again. This is November 7th.
Hoping you're all right.
Echo, we're clear.
7-3. QRZ.
November 5, Sierra Oscar Lima.
November 5, Sierra Oscar Lima. You're a 5-9 here in Southern California.
Okay, thank you for the 5x9. You're 5'8", bouncing to an S9 on Voice Peak here in New Mexico. We were before, I guess a month ago or something like that. The name is Chris. I'm in New Mexico, running about 50 watts peak power here, and a Tennedyne K6.
Copy that. Yeah, I remember chatting with you not too long ago. Yeah, I'm just running 100 watts in my 7610 there. I don't know how much of the conversation you were hearing with the last gentleman there in Utah with a nice setup up there, up in altitude.
Yeah, well, I'm at 7,200 and change here, running everything with solar power. So, yeah, I've got pretty good location, pretty high up, and no local noise. I've got an S0 noise floor right now.
I am so jealous of you folks. I got like S7 almost, S6 solid.
Yeah, well, the band is on a little on the noisy side. I can see it, but it's low enough that
for
without
him,
the preamp, it doesn't even show up on the S meter. So
Dan found our FU
good.
guy, like where the sound effects came from.
Back in the old days in my apartments and stuff. But anyway, you're sounding good. Everything's working well for you, I guess, and I'll let you get back to it. This is November 5, Sierra Oscar Lima, Solar Power, New Mexico.
Copy that. Appreciate the contact. I have you in the logbook again, and 7-3 from Southern California. QRZ. I heard a couple people call. You guys are just in my noise floor, so I'm going to try again. This is Kilo 6, Echo Golf Golf, calling CQ on 20 meters tonight.
This sucks. Dang noise.
All right, I'm going to try again. This is Kilo 6, Echo Golf Golf, calling CQ on 20 meters from Chino, California, about 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6, Echo Golf Golf, calling CQ on 20 meters tonight.
Oscar 6, India,
Kilo Oscar 6, India, Oscar Romeo, is that correct? I know is this Dennis? I'm fighting a lot of noise. If that's Dennis, we might be a little too close. Might want to try 40 later. I don't know for sure, but I can barely hear you. All right, I'm going to try for a couple more here. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, about 40 miles east of Los Angeles.
What? I don't know what you're talking about on that one. This is
Colin, it's not police, it's the feds.
no, it's police.
Sure.
Well, don't mess around. Don't stop them from doing their job.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ on 20 meters from Chino, California, outside of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ from Chino, California. I think I hear a KK7 in there. Want to try again? So we got an AG in there. Is that Zachary? Well, congratulations on your general, sir. I don't know if you've started logging, but I have you in my logbook there. That is correct. That is a QSL, and welcome to HF. I don't know how long ago you got your general there. Copy on getting it yesterday. You keep diving into my noise floor. Probably in about 10 or 15 minutes, Washington State's going to open up a little better for me when the sun goes down. My first name is Greg, Golf Romeo Echo Golf Golf. Just to let you know, I'm also, if you got a computer nearby, I'm streaming live on YouTube with a link in my QRZ profile. That's perfect, man. I'm just doing it just another way to connect with people there.
Thanks, Grant. You're kind of in my noise floor, but 7.3, hey, and most importantly, welcome to HF. Two 7.3 QRZ. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf fighting S7 noise from Chino, California, 40 miles east of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ on 20 meters tonight.
Whiskey Alpha 7 Foxtrot Lima Yankee.
Tom, good evening. Are you home or mobile?
I am home tonight on the gutter with 100 watts, and you're sounding great up here in Camas, Washington. You're 5.9, right on 5.9, Greg.
Same here. You're getting over all my noise, and I hope you enjoyed Ontario Airport there last week.
Yeah, you betcha. I got to watch some of your, I guess it was not live stream. It was recorded stuff from Dodger Stadium that day. Yeah, I didn't bother trying to contact you because I didn't get to my home, to my hotel room until about 2:30 that night. We were very delayed.
Copy that on the delay, yeah. And I ended up getting up at 7 and getting my car. I ended up having some issues with it and then had to head into work.
Roger, copy that. And let's see, as I recall, you were doing some VHF stuff, was it, from Dodger Stadium that day?
Yeah, I think it was field day or not field day for VHF. I think it was a VHF contest. So I made contacts with everything south of me, a lot of different counties south of me, including San Diego County. So I had a lot of fun up there. And I had to drive through protesters that day too.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Very good. Yeah, I think I caught the point when you were talking to the fella down near San Diego. That's pretty good. Yeah, good spot for doing some VHF. Hey, I'll let you go grab some more if they're still out there today. I know it was a little struggle and definitely had some QSB earlier, but yeah, you're staying strong there at 5'9", and have a great night. K6EGG from WA7FLY. We'll watch the stream and have a good one, Greg.
Copy that. You're doing really good. 5'9" over S9 signal here in Southern California. And really good for a rain gutter.
Yeah, very good, very good. Somebody on one of the Discords today said that I'm part of the gutter club. Very good. Well, hey, have a good one. And yeah, you were just peeking over S9 here as well. Have a good one. 73, Craig.
Copy that. 7-3.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Echo Golf Golf calling CQ from Southern California and Chino, California.
That didn't sound right. Southern California and Chino, California.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Echo Golf Golf calling CQ from the city of Chino, California, outside of downtown Los Angeles, where I was at work the last 9 out of 10 days. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ on 20 meters tonight from Chino, California.
This keeps going like this. I'm going to have to go to 40. I thought it was going to get better. I mean, he was coming in really good. I don't think he has a setup on here. I don't think you have your setup on there. I would love to see some photos of your setup. I don't remember if you showed them to me before.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, 40 miles east of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ on 20 meters tonight.
K6EGG, K7, FT1.
K7FT, didn't catch the last letter.
Kilowatt 7, Foxtrot, Tango, Mike.
Kilowatt 7, Foxtrot, Tango, Mike. You're about a 5'5" here in Southern California. You're in North Las Vegas?
Yeah, I'm sorry about not the thing. I was down there, and I thought I was see how you're doing I'm on a vertical here on 20 meters, and so you were pretty close to me, so I was surprised you weren't skipping over me anyway. Got back to you there. You're sounding pretty good for being so close. So doing fine, just was on 10 meters, pretty good. So I thought I'd get on 20 for just a little bit here to do more things.
Hey, copy that. You would probably sound a lot better if I didn't have this swirling, angry band noise. I don't know what you'd call it. When it's not doing that, you're a 5'9". You sound pretty good. As far as being in Vegas, that's actually, I don't make too many 20-meter contacts on Vegas, so it's nice to know that I'm making it over the Cajon Pass and up the Highway 15, where I spend a lot of my time there throughout the year.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Yeah, I know. We're really pushing it there.
Seth was going to be right back.
California to do just to do a chatting there. So we had the nice weather, probably almost like LA weather. It's been 75, 85 or so, and man, we'll take that for June for sure.
Yeah, I heard that. Can you guys save that till I get there on the 16th of July? Because last year, when I was out there, for my little vacation, summer vacation with my family, which I normally go once a year, at least for vacation. It was like 114 or something like that, like record highs there. So just stay that way for a couple more weeks. I know mid-July is when the heater gets really turned on.
Yeah, about that. Yeah, we've already been about a 111, 112, and that was earlier in the month. So yeah, I definitely can't guarantee anything in July for sure. And so that's pretty funny there. At least there's lots of air conditioning here. Hi.
Yeah, very good air conditioning. In fact, I tried to freeze out my room like I did last year during that 114. I think I took a nap at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon at its hottest last year when I was out there. I had a lot of good time. My daughter, my 7-year-old daughter, she was 6 at the time, absolutely loved it. We walked around, we stayed at the Venetian, and she had a great time.
Well, that's very good, very good. Well, we're doing field day up on Mount Charleston, and about 8,000 feet, setting up, kind of enjoying the cool weather.
I don't know where he went.
We're going to be going back up, probably over 100, maybe by weekend, but we'll be going up to the mountains for just a little bit, so don't feel like you can do that in Vegas. Hi.
Yeah, I hear ya. So, all right, man. Well, I appreciate the contact there. And 7-3 from Southern California. I'll see if I can make a couple more contacts. And I have you on the logbook. I don't know if you log or not.
Thank you very much for coming back to me. I know I'm not very exotic over here. Some good signals here tonight. So, EGG, this is K6EGG and SPM, North State.
Hey, I have no problems making contacts anywhere. In fact, I've made one from literally 1.5 miles away from here. So I get it, man. 7-3 from California. This is Kilo 6, Echo Golf called CQ on 20 meters tonight. Oh, it looks like my band just dropped out right when the sun went down at 8:12. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf calling CQ on 20 meters tonight from Chino, California, outside of Los Angeles. Once again, Kilo 6 Echo Golf calling CQ on 20 meters tonight.
Right when the sun set, when I was talking to him, that's when I was getting a swirling sound. We're listening to the wind system, by the way. My noise level dropped a little bit below 6 there for a second, but so did all my signals. Where were you at on vacation? Did you use the Charlatan or whatever the heck that thing is you talked me into buying?
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf calling CQ on 20 meters tonight from Chino, California.
I've lost 3 subs since I started. I don't know what that means.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, 40 miles east of Los Angeles.
It's not going too well for me here. Not enough what? I don't know what's going on here. Band, well, now I'm seeing people, so maybe...
20 times, 30 transfusions. I broke my back at T12, getting out of bed. Had to have, it's a long story.
I didn't realize I went to 80 meters.
Had to have rescue squads come and get me out of the bed and into a gurney, spent a week in the hospital.
You said at the same time.
I coded while I was in the hospital.
All right, I don't need to hear this.
Yeah, chugging it up a little bit. Let's try this.
I know I'm out of band.
This is 1,200 watts out of a 3-step beam testing.
Oh, I know who this is. Right when he said that. What's going on, dude? I don't have you up on my screen, so I can't zoom in. Let's see if he's talking about bowel movements.
But it's 28 tablets, Mike. Now, my copay is not this much, but 28 tablets. Kaiser pays $40,000 for those 28 tablets. My copay for the first 2 months was $2,000 a month. I got that reduced to zero just a few weeks ago. Lost a lot of weight, look like crap, don't have a lot of energy, sometimes confused, but
I'm always confused. Hey, nice to see you in there. And on a serious note, I'm glad you're alive because a lot of people don't make it through those things. So stay cool, and I hope I don't know what your situation right now is, but thank you for being in here, and I hope you get a little better too.
So what I miss, Greg?
Well, you had some people trying to talk to you, and you disappeared.
I told you I'd be right back.
I don't think they heard you. I don't think you told them.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, really? It might be. Where's David at? Is he still in here? David Norton.
Did I miss the graphic of N1JXX?
No, I didn't have his call sign out.
Come on, Greg.
Yeah, man.
Come on. And Dan, I hope you're okay.
Yeah.
I miss having the man nicknamed Booger on our Discord.
He found the FU sound effect.
I know, and then he disappeared from off the Discord one day.
Maybe now that we know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I hope we see him in here more. Maybe he's recovering or something. I know who you're talking about, and I'm spacing. Yeah, man, keep at it. Keep moving around. I remember I knew somebody, I don't want to get too into it. I knew somebody had a stroke, and their thing was you got to keep moving right after, and you'll have a better chance of, I'm not a doctor by any chance, but you have a better chance of returning to normal movement. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what that call sign, that guy's name is. He's okay. Seth, David Norton's okay.
So if he's okay, where's the photo of you zooming in and out of his face?
I'm too lazy to do that. He changed his photo too.
You didn't save the old one?
No, he didn't change it. I feel like I'm making fun of the poor guy, but I'm not. I remember when I accidentally did this. Like it was zoomed in, and I'm like, uh-oh. There's a story behind it for you guys that don't know. Was it 91 Worldwide? No, it was 30 Charlie or something I talked to him, right? I feel like I'm making fun of you on that, but I'm not. Because I don't have a lot of... I'm getting less by the hour. I thought the infrared sauna would help, and it's probably made it worse. So this guy went away. The guy had strong signal.
Kilo Bravo 9, Whiskey Lima Fox, 73.
Dang, he's got a good signal.
Once again, I really appreciate some very, very nice signals. You're doing fine on your vertical and
is that DX?
you're doing fine on some sessions you are trying to contact you. Maybe
It sound-
you can hear them, but they were trying to contact you. I'm going to put you on the close phone also. So I guess
I like that.
I just came to turn off everything. Time for me to hit the truck. I have early shift on tomorrow morning.
Is this the guy from Russia?
So on the band or descent mode. All the best for next year. Thanks again. Kilo Bravo 9 whiskey Lima Foxtrot. Okay, you got your myself. The last day, thank you, and thanks again.
I didn't catch his call sign there.
So yeah, I got a 5 to 7F unit noise level, so some of the stations were down in the noise.
Is that his call sign? Yeah, that's the guy. It might be.
Propagations up and down there, but like I said, you're well over the noise level 5.9 plus 10. 73 Claude.
That's where I got my cat from. Well, actually, I got her in Lincoln. What's this guy's?
CQDX and QDX20. This is North America.
This is the guy from Florida? I've watched some of his stuff. Was that him, though? So this guy just shot... He just shot some DX there. I can't even shoot regular.
You have a QR between what
What's this guy's call sign? The other guy's call sign. It was 30 Charlie? Are you one of those like have 150 radios that are upside down?
He does with all the marine stuff. Colin does, right?
There's a lot of commercials. You have a lot of commercial stuff, right? You know what? I know what first ham radio channel I saw. Anybody want to guess? I think I've mentioned it. Anybody have any idea? David, nice to see you in here, dude. Yep, you know it.
When I leave here, then I make sure that everybody is knowing what is going on.
KC-40s. Tango Victor Zulu.
No.
This sounds like DX here, so we're gonna... Let's see if we can get him. I actually made a contact with that guy back in the day, I think, with my other call sign. Ape was my first. It was digital radio, because I got this 9700 after my TS2000 in 2020, when everybody else was buying ham radio. Hi, Haley.
That's how you got back into...
Hi, Haley.
This tooth hurts.
Is it a big tooth or a little tooth?
Little baby tooth.
Uh-oh. That thing's going to get pushed out by the other big teeth, huh?
We're going to have a tooth extraction live on air?
We're going to have a tooth extraction here in my office?
No.
You don't want me to pull it out? Maybe you can save it for my birthday or something, right?
No, I nearly lost it on Mother's Day.
You did, huh?
Like a week away, I think.
Why do you got water on your neck?
It's probably spray that I put in my ears.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because your ears hurt still, huh? All right. Well, I'm going to try to be over there in a little bit, okay?
Okay.
I love you. I'll see you in a little bit. We heard you checking your radio, by the way, Matt. Yeah, so I was looking for DStar or digital radio. I didn't know there was a difference. I thought it was just digital ham radio. And Ape was explaining it very thoroughly for a dumb person like myself. I actually didn't run into Josh till like another maybe month or two. And I think I actually talked to him on 2 meter before I talked to him I saw him on YouTube, I think. I didn't call you because you were in the extra band. You know why. Dana, I'll be driving by your house tomorrow morning, probably around 9:30. Yeah, but Ape is like very thorough on how he explains stuff, almost to the point where I don't understand sometimes. But for in layman's terms, he really helped me out. And then a local person here, Fred KN6OS, which you folks seen in there. He's as crazy as he is, and I'll even say this because I know he could be watching. You were pretty loud, and you were very wide too. He brought a lot of people together. Myself included. He got me on sideband. He got me into DStar. He helped me out live here on the live stream, and I believe he was with helping out Dana like about a week later. So it was all about the same time. Dana was probably maybe 2 months into my live streaming career. It was only 2-meter sideband for a while. I think this guy's DX. That's why I'm hoping the band will come up just a little bit. Hey, Scott. Nice to see you in there. Somebody's a 5 and 7. Nice. You know, for me, I don't know. Definitely not on Friday because I have to be at work at noon. I mean, I could probably go sit in my car and do it, but where I'm at is not a very good place for noise level. Maybe Saturday morning. I don't know. I'm just ending my pretty busy time. After a week from Wednesday, or actually starting on the 4th of July, pretty light schedule. I'll go like 4 days and have a day off, go another 2, then have 4 days off, and then go another like 6 and have a day off. So it's not nearly as bad. I think I hear somebody. I can't tell. Somebody just made a whole lot of racket. Somebody's starting to come in. But yeah, I didn't hear this guy till please, I know a lot of people watch him. I don't really watch him that much, but I didn't really watch him till like recently, till maybe about a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago.
Arizona, but never anybody off the coast of Chile, so that's pretty neat.
This guy's slamming in.
My name is Steve. Sierra Tango Echo Victor Echo.
Holy crap! You have any? Anybody have any plans for field day? Put them in the chat.
I'm most likely going to go to. I think I told you I remember 2 clubs out here on the island. I'm probably going to go to the other club. The second club. I heard your story.
You were talking to another.
They seem to be a lot more organized.
I'm in that same camp. I know.
Is it like a POTA or just a regular park?
They set up in a like a sports field area, clubhouse. So, but they seem to be a lot more organized than the club that's close to my house.
Yeah, he's kind of old school.
Okay, well,
I could tell from the video.
Kilo Juliet 7, Zulu, Mike, Quebec.
Kilo Juliet 7. This guy's got a good signal. I've seen some of his stuff. I'm sorry. Are you out here? I'm sorry about your location. Victor Valley's out here, right? And I actually met Josh from Ham Radio Crash Course more like before he like I watched him on TV or YouTube. I did like once or twice. I just was like, dang. And at the time he had like 250,000 subscribers. I'm like, how? And I saw him at the park, came up to a local gathering we were at. And I was like, how did you get so many, YouTube? And at that time, I only had 5 YouTube subscribers, maybe 10. So, Victimville. At least the wind has died down.
Is he near all the dead aircraft in the boneyard?
How's the noise out there? I know it's some. I could probably hit you on 40 without a problem out there. I could probably talk to you on 2 meter sideband. Victimville. I haven't heard that in a long time. People get pissed off when I talk about Cleveland bad. And if any Cleveland viewers out there, please don't take this the wrong way, but we call it the mistake by the lake. We have a couple nicknames for different cities. Cleveland has a nice airport. They have nice people there, but man, the weather there is not very good. I know I said I was leaving, but I had to rejoin Discord. Then I left a comment, Greg. The first time I watched on YouTube, I felt sorry for the guy because I'm only. Thank you. And you found, do you have the FU guy in here, Seth, queued up by chance? Seth made. You want to make a comment? Nope. Fuck you! There you go. Yeah, the FU, the real FU guy. He didn't find the guy, but he found where the sound effect was at. So, props to the channel for helping the channel, I should say. I've heard different stories because I know somebody that lives like not in Apple Valley but close to it, and they have a lot of when they get a lot of wind, they get a lot of static. But I also know somebody in Phelan, and he says it's clean as a whistle out there. Props to you to setting up an HF station in an apartment. I've talked to a few folks. I think one guy would do his antenna just out the window and was able to get out. I can't remember who that was.
I called him to talk to him about maybe getting some more poison from him and spray him with that or whatever. But anyway, told him about the breakfast again, and so anyway, I got to send him out checks and tell it to him again there, give him a reminder, and see if we can't get him.
I was trying to hit this.
He used to be on the radio back.
It happens on 2 meter. I'm sorry, I was meant to put this one in there. I was able to reach England, St. Lucie, Colorado. This one, nice, dude. I don't have my 2 meter antenna grounded, or I do have my radio grounded, but it didn't really. I listened to it and I touched the ground and undid the ground, and I didn't really notice much of a difference. But my antenna is definitely or my radio is definitely grounded, but not my antenna.
I started going to church and I met him. He had CB stuff in it.
My antenna's up there. The next time it's coming down when it falls off or it gets whatever. And I just talked to somebody that had a gutter antenna. So yes, and he was a 5'9" all the way from Washington State. Okay, so this guy is just drag chewing.
45 miles up north of Tampa Bay.
This guy sounds good. Yeah, I got some looks.
I'm about 10 feet above sea level.
Hey, but props to you getting on the air. Contacting agents. I had my neighbor next door ask me, what's that for? I'm like, it's shortwave. I just tell him shortwave. I think I told him a little bit more, but I'm not sure. This guy's in Florida outside of Tampa, I want to say. Did it happen? Contact. All right, so like me contacting people and calling out to me or CQ didn't seem to be working too well for me. Do we still lose Seth?
What?
Oh, you're still here. Okay.
What are you talking about?
I thought it was muted. Look at this guy.
I didn't
Look
mute
at this
it.
guy.
Unless I talk, I mute.
Okay.
Someone's upset about my ice cream machine.
Yes.
Mike, Quebec. This is Steve in Oregon.
Steve in Oregon has a kick-ass signal. I'm not seeing too much except for the same exact people. Let me know when you're ready for your POTA antenna. POTA antenna. I don't understand that. We're ready to use my POTA antenna? So, Uniform Yankee, what? So he's talking to... What's a uniform station? What is that, Ukraine? Nate's probably next year, right? 15 is still open till like probably 10 p.m. now because of the sun. Yesterday, I think, was the longest day of the year. The longest full day of the year. If I recall.
Yeah, I think so.
There we go. Let's try second week next month. Yeah. Duh. Me. W6 AOR. ORA, sorry. OAR. God, I can't even. It's right in front of me. Is this your setup? No, that's not your setup. You can't be. Eric was napping.
73, Victor. 73 from Victor Echo 7 Charlie Victor.
I text them too. I want to say I made a contact with this guy. Holy cow. This looks familiar, but maybe not. Maybe on 40? Oh, great. I got an incoming. Nope. I don't think I did. I thought I talked to him on 40. I think I've seen that. It's got the old school wood here. What's going on? Is it still light up there in Alberta? I knew some people were in Calgary about a week and a half ago, actually just north of there, working on an event, a television event. You might know what I'm talking about. KM6. KM. I'm going to dox you on live air, dude. Oh, you're right off the highway. You're not too far. Oh no, yeah, you are. You're further than I thought. How long does it take for you to get to Barstow? About 45 minutes? That looks a lot like, no, maybe not. I was going to say Idlewild, maybe. For an apartment setup, dude, seriously, and I'm not just saying this. You got it going on, dude. Because a lot of people just say, put their hands up in the air. I live in an apartment. I can't do anything. Oh, you work in Barstow? Do you ever go to the original Del Taco or the only one of the only owned Del Tacos by the original owner? I drive by you all the time, at least 4 times a year, maybe 5 times. Linwood, is that an original one? That's not an original one, I think, right? I used to frequently stop at the Loves there and get Godfather's Pizza. Yeah, man, that's not. I got a lot of noise here. It's gone down a little bit. I was like almost a solid S7, but the band has died too. There's I think it's, I want to say maybe 4th Street. It's the same street the McDonald's that's in the it's in the train station there in Barstow. I'm spacing on the street. Main Street, yeah. Yeah. It's not the original OG, because I think the original OG is in Yermo. And that thing is now like some other Mexican place that I had that I thought it was Del Taco. Sorry, Ted. I'm good. I don't need Del Taco. He was talking to some. I'm not hearing the DX. Yeah, the nacho cheese is normal. The French fries taste different. It's like you're walking into a time machine when you walk into that thing. It reminds me of the 80s. I hear them, but I can't understand them. I know it sounds weird, but I love driving through the desert. It's one of my favorite things to do. It is very helping me. It's mind-numbing. Italy. He's probably working a pileup. Whatever happened to all these pileups we used to hear in the summertime? Last year at this time, I was looking at my logbook. I was hearing all kinds of stuff. I had like 3 or 4 different Russian contacts. It may have been that one. It tastes different. It doesn't. It's like the original. It's not like the manufactured crap that every other Del Taco's at. Yeah, driving a nice Tesla and put it on auto drive is like just. When I had my S, that was the most best trip I think I've had in it, going out there. I'm a little bit upset here. Like, I thought when the sun goes down, it was going to be better. So Sean was right. Oh, I hear people.
Well, my son said he might have some transformers over there, so he builds guitar amplifiers and guitar effects.
My wife says the same way when we leave the city. Yeah, I even liked it when I was young. I remember we took a driving vacation and we drove through like New Mexico and Texas, like the Panhandle of Texas. It was just like, it was, I don't know. It just had some character to it. Not just a bunch of buildings and sitting in traffic.
I wish I was there. I would have helped.
You could have been an aeronautical engineer. You just chose not to. Right? Yeah, the band's going poo-poo for me. I thought First Street, yeah. I don't know. Maine sounds familiar. I guess we could probably look it up. They just taste good. It just tastes different. The next time I go, like I come home when I'm by myself, I'm gonna get a burrito from both and like compare them. Because it's totally different. Like they're bigger. Like you just need one burrito and you're good. I know we're talking about burritos. Yeah, I love driving through the desert. And that McDonald's there in Barstow is like the worst. You want me to live stream it? I will live stream it. You guys want me to live stream it? I don't know if you'll be there that night. It'll be July the 16th, I believe. I don't know what time. It depends on when I get off. I'm going to drive up after work. I will definitely, if I remember to live stream. I don't know if you guys will be, I don't know. There's good cell phone service there because I remember downloading a video. Oh, I don't want to do a burrito. I don't want to bring another Del Taco's burrito into the original Del Taco. But there's definitely different. Yeah, I love driving up Highway 15. I just love it. I look so forward to it. When I get a call to work in Vegas, I'm like, yes. Not because of working in Vegas, but because of the drive. No, we talk about food all the time. We talked about Buc-ee's before. By the way, there's a Buc-ee's going to be out in Glendale, Arizona, I think, next May.
Are you serious?
Yep. That's only a 6-hour drive for me. So I might take that commute. God, the band is such poo-poo.
I would say McDonald's outside the U.S. is
way better. I don't know if Colin's still in here, but I remember eating at McDonald's quite often when I was.
Macca's?
I spent 3 weeks down in Australia.
Macca's?
What?
Macca's, that's what it's called down there.
I don't remember.
You know the Aussies abbreviate everything.
I don't recall them calling it that. I'm not saying
Macca's.
that's not true, but I just don't recall.
For fuck's sake, Greg.
I ate McDonald's this morning for breakfast. The breakfast sausage is really good there. I think I saw the same video. That guy does that at a lot of different places. He did Skyline Chili, I think, recently, which we've already talked about on the show before.
I had that when I went to Dayton last year. It was okay.
One of the ham radio guys, YouTuber guys, yeah, we'll try FT8 because I'm going to send out this. Give me a second to reconfigure for that. I'm spacing on his call sign. It starts with an A. He has a YouTube channel. In fact, I wonder if there's going to be on
Zero Zulu?
Something. No, it's
Alpha Zero.
No, it's more callers than that. I'm really bad on remembering. I can barely remember yours. Won't kill you guys there. We're still monitoring the wind system. No real key ups tonight. Only like a handful of them. So 17 meters there, Mr. Tom, huh? Tuned up. Come and get me. Oh, fuck you.
You want me to play it?
A70Z? No. Spacing on his... Ooh, Ventura County. I don't think I have them on. Nope, I do. Kern County. We know somebody from the channel that lives in Kern County. Gosh dang it. Let's see if I can find it. I've been having trouble with YouTube bouncing me out. Ham Shack TV. Ham Shack TV. I always keep on spacing and I forget his call sign, so please apologize. I apologize profusely. AA4WX. He did something I kind of like doing. He did like a breaking news thing last night with the let's just say there was, I don't want to say the B word on here, but the escalation tactics that were being performed last night about this time. Actually, a little bit earlier than this. And I actually know somebody that was very close to there and had to get the heck out of there right away. Which, Seth, I believe I texted you a photo of his location.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, your buddy, yeah.
He was very, very, very close.
And I think I responded to you saying I'm surprised to find my work in that part of the world.
They got out of there fairly soon.
So your buddy's out?
He's gone. He's gone. I think he's in another continent right now.
All right.
He's in a safe place.
I'm glad I'm back on this continent for now.
For now. When do you go again?
Not to there. A few months, assuming nothing changes.
Well, Tom, if you're on here, I'm hoping you're on here. Do I still need you on FT8? On 17 meters, pardon me? I know I have you on FT8. 17 meters is a very weird band. I'm seeing some VKs, VK7. I'm calling CQ and I'm even. Somebody has a big fat signal here. Oh, it's somebody in Orange County. Well, Tom, somebody's going to be disconnecting shortly. Darn it. Really? 17 meters should be pretty open to us right now. But I'm not seeing any Washington. The only California scene is local, Orange, Kern, and Ventura. That's all Southern California. So I'm getting NVIS or whatever you want to call it. I'm sure Hamstick Eric will fix that, what I said, or correct me. Seth has departed. Seth has departed, everybody. Yeah? But it's also, I like it because I can dial in my antenna and see what bands are a little more active than others. If I see 10 like 17 meters like going crazy, then I'm getting on voice. I'm gonna switch and I'm gonna go odd. I guess he didn't want to announce his departure. Oh, the computer's whizzing out here. I hit a key on my mouse. So I went EA odd, sorry. I mean, I'm not transmitting, so I was just listening to everything. Tom, I'm not seeing you. You only use it when you have to. I only use CW when I have to. I've never had to. Actually, that's not true. Dustin, I think I made a contact with, and Joe, which I didn't log, which I feel like an idiot, but I'll get him again once I get that software going. Once the bands are really crappy and I get that software going, I'm going to give it a shot again. Like real CW? I'm not seeing you, Tom. I'm not seeing anywhere up north of there, but I am seeing Canada, but this is British Columbia, so we're pretty close. That's more of northern, I think, British Columbia. Yeah, well, oh, that's eastern. So you're in the ballpark there. Yes, I was looking at X too. What's up, Chris? Nice to see you in there. I'm just gonna let you guys know. So I'm gonna go back over to 15 real quick and see what's on there. I'll let you know my schedule up and coming. I'll be on a little bit more this coming week. Let me see here. I have a feeling when I go to Hawaii in October, I'm gonna be able to. Oh, that sucks, Scott. Oh, 15's not that good, actually. Ooh, Norfolk Island. I'm going to go get them. This guy doesn't confirm, or I have to pay for it, I think. I'll wait till I get him on almost every band, and I'll pay him. I'll pay the ransom. So I'm off. I'll be off Wednesday night, hopefully at a decent time. Thursday, after I take my dad out for his birthday dinner, his 82nd birthday dinner. He wanted to go to Wood Ranch here in Southern California. He only just, what said Logbook of the World? If I'm correct here.
2 Whiskey 0 WTX, looking for a radio check, please.
Logbook of the World. Oh, wow. We got a radio check here on the wind system here in Southern California. At least that's where I'm listening from. What was I going to say? So, yeah, I'm going to be on Thursday night. So, Wednesday night, Thursday night.
Sounds good. K6EGG.
He's a net control operator, I think.
Yeah, thanks for that, my friend. The operator name this side is Stuart.
He confirms, but you have to pay?
UK in Cardiff. Just basically checking out the Allstar box to make sure that...
Do you have to pay?
It's all working okay there.
Allstar North sounds good.
Great. This is Chuck. I'm in Glendale, Arizona.
Yeah, I'm not going to pay the ransom till I get him on almost every.
Yeah, you're coming back to me very nice and clear, nice and loud.
Band I could possibly get him on, because I could probably get him on 80 where he's at. He's out in the Pacific.
Going through one of those Allstar HubNet box things. So that's basically how we access.
I could probably get him on 80.
The wind system over.
The wrong key.
I'm on an Anytone DMR portable, of course, on analog. And,
I'll probably do that when I need like 6 contacts.
Here on the wind system that's up 24
So Ryan, if
hours
you're still in there, I mean, I don't think we can make a 2-meter contact in your location, but I would love to make a contact with you as I'm driving through. I've done that for a few people,
work well.
or with a few people, I should say.
Yeah, copy that. I'll be getting ready for work now in a minute. It's what's the time here now? It's 4:58 in the morning. So
What are you doing up so early? Is this Andy?
Yeah.
We got to get Andy on the wind system, I think.
Have some breakfast and
I think that would be awesome.
ready for work now in a minute. So anyway, thanks for that, my friend, for coming back.
I've never heard his voice. I don't know if Andy's watching tonight.
Coming back this way, and I do really love the wind
You have to
system.
pay 12 to...
I haven't been on amateur radio for a
Yeah,
while.
I understand that, but I'm talking about paying the individual. And if anybody needs T30 TTT, he is on 15 meters right now, if you can come and get him.
On the radio much. But we're trying to get back into it, so it's like starting at the beginning.
When did you do that, Eric? How long ago?
You got to like kind of warm up again.
No. Well, they do for when you go in for an award or something like that.
I originally got my ticket back in the late 50s, and we moved to Arizona, and never...
So he's going to make his own money? Have you talked to him before?
About 2014, and started all out again. Yeah, I mean, amateur radio, amateur radio, whatever, it's in the blood, and my father got me into it. He was on in the 80s, on the AMDs.
He does a lot of satellites, huh?
Or 70s.
And I get some of these people, they use it towards the hobby, but I personally, I don't want to be charging anybody. That's why I don't have any of the super chat crap up, because I'm just sit here in my shack, and I'm not talking bad about it. I don't want to be a part of it.
Yeah, I love it, you know. But all my friends.
I might if I need it, because I might need. I'm at 809 right now, 809 for the challenge. So I'm gonna try to get him on 15. He's minus 10. He should be hearing me. This is. I don't think I have this guy.
Kind of get out of shape a little bit.
I don't have him. Colin, your people are on here.
Kind of nearly killed me there. So I basically said, you know, never again kind of thing, you know. And
never again. So yeah, I'm gonna be on a couple times this week coming up. I'm really looking forward to that. Getting back into my normal swing of things, so to speak. I really enjoy coming on as much as I can. So I do have a little. I just looked on my calendar. I do have a little bit of a run in July, but I think I have a couple daytime streams or day games. I'll be able to stream on.
It's a wonderful thing, this wind system.
And I have July 27th off, believe it or not.
I agree totally. And I did a similar thing with the Citizen Band radio we had
Citizen Band
years ago here in the United States. Still there, not used as much. And then did 41 years in law enforcement communications. And then finally came back.
Hey, by the way, Dean, we've talked about Italy on here before. Whenever someone says Italy, I give them almost the stink eye, so to speak. I think I probably was at some point there, Seth, so don't be offended. All right?
Yeah, well, you're sounding great now, and I hope you stay.
You got a 5x9 signal on Allstar. Dean is actually, so Seth, you were by Dean probably about 2 weeks ago. He's not on this continent.
I will be back and we'll have another chat.
I don't know. You were in Vietnam. You were close to there.
We've got something in common there. But there you go. With my operation, if I started off now, I'll be here till God knows when. But I lost my appendix as well in it. So I had like
we got the 80 meter net.
One go.
He's in Thailand, the ping pong show.
I very nearly had to have one of them, what do you call, stormer bags. My bladder went, so that was a sign then. I was looking, well, I wasn't going to be on this planet for long then when that happened, so. But
I miss our conversations. I don't want to say any names on here.
Glad to get out of that hospital, and I said to my surgeon though, I said, if you release me and let me go home, I can get fit and well a lot quicker than I can sitting in this hospital bed. I said, because
we got the 80 meter net here, so yeah, I don't want to listen to this. I was hoping for it. We might get an FU on here, so I'll keep it going here. So yeah, so you guys take care. I'm gonna be back for sure. Wednesday or Thursday night. I'm trying to do both, and I'm off, or at least I'm going to be available next Sunday night too. So, and following Monday. So a lot more streaming coming up your way. I'm going to try to reconfigure my antenna. Do you guys want weather? You guys want old school weather? What do you guys think? 1 in the chat for weather or 2 in the chat for regular closed music. What do you guys think? I'll let you guys decide here. You guys got about 10 seconds to decide. 1 for weather, 2 for regular closed music. You guys like the weather, right? I like the weather. It reminds me of the 90s. The weather, so 1. We got 1-1. We got 3. No number 3s. Got 2. Okay. We got 7-3. Okay. We got a 5. Okay. So far we got 2 1s and 1 2. If that's confusing enough. I'm nulling the other numbers. QRM? All right. I think I'm going to go weather. 3, 2, 1. Bye.